Yeah.
Alright, let's do the intro. Yo, what's good, Snake Gang? I'm sorry you had to witness that. I was just trying to take some photos. When I take my photos, we just put it in video mode and I just screenshot it. So super low quality, but you know, I don't have a photographer or nothing, so that's what we do. So I don't really want to like bore you guys or, you know, drag the intro out, so I'm gonna just get right to it. What we're doing today is a $50 to $2,000 challenge in 24 hours. Will I do it or will I not? I mean, I know the answer because it's pre-recorded. It's already happened a couple days ago, but that's for you guys to find out. So stick around if you guys want to see that. If you're new here, hit subscribe, hit that like button. Definitely hit the like button though, because that helps me out a lot. Comment some suggestions. My leg is throbbing. I'm literally just trying to hold myself up with my left leg, and I weigh about 220, so you know, kind of hurts. So without any further ado, let's go and get into the video. I appreciate you guys for coming back to another video. I told you guys I was gonna be more consistent and post more, so that's what we're gonna be doing, posting more content for you guys. And yeah, I really got nothing else to say, so appreciate you guys for coming back. I'm about to slide down, just fall off. Shit. Yeah, let's just get into it. Let's get into it. Alright guys, so what I want to do in this video for you is actually show you how I was able to turn $50 into a much larger amount in just 24 hours. I'm not just going to show you guys, oh, look at this trade, look at this trade. I'm going to break down these trades, show you guys what I did, what I saw, and why I took these trades, the time that I took them. Then I'm also going to actually go in depth on the very last trade that I took, the biggest winning trade that actually made me the most amount of money on the account. I'm going to show you guys that on the computer in depth, show you guys exactly what I saw, my kind of like my mindset throughout that trade. So it's very important that you stick through the entire video because I'm breaking down each trade, not just the last one, but all of them. And there's not a lot of trades, so might as well stick through, get the knowledge. It's free and it's gonna help you guys out a ton. Now, just a disclaimer, turning $50 into any large amount in 24 hours, it's not easy to do. So don't think you're gonna just go do it. I don't want you guys just blowing your money. I really would like you guys to first get the knowledge and actually learn certain strategies, especially like, you know, I'm just saying, Scalpers RS strategy in the description box. You know, it's gonna be a lot easier for you to turn $50 into thousands in, you know, 24 hours or a week. I'm just saying, in the description box, you know, Scalpers RS, my course is it's teaching people how to do this, but whatever, we don't want to get into that, it's fine, it's fine. But anyways, I want to show you guys, as you can see, I ended up depositing $50 into the account on 3/1/2022, so a few days ago. I pretty much started this challenge at like 8 or 9 a.m. Pacific time, so you know, I kind of want to go off of that, like 8 a.m. to around 8 or 10 a.m. the next day. I think I went a little bit over, we'll see later in the video, but around 24 hours was spent, and regardless of 24 or 26 hours, it's very impressive what I was able to do, and that's what I'm gonna show you guys, okay? One thing I do wanna mention before I show you the first trade, it's not easy to actually, you know, turn $50 into any amount if you don't have a great broker. With that being said, you wanna have razor tight spreads, you wanna have good commission costs, and you wanna be able to trade on like the 1 minute or 5 minute time frame. A lot of brokers don't allow this, but luckily for you, I do know of the best broker when it comes to flipping small accounts that was ever created. The only broker that I use, and it's in the description box below. So if you want to be able to deposit low amounts and flip them into high amounts with super good leverage, 1 to 500 minimum leverage, plus, I mean, you know, razor thin spreads. Like you can enter on the 1 minute time frame and you won't even realize that you just entered on the 1 minute time frame. You'll already be in profit. So go in the description box, go and join the best broker around. You guys can start flipping small accounts a lot easier. All right, but seriously, without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into the first trade. Looking at this trade here on GBPJPY, this was a 5 minute setup I saw, and what I pretty much saw here, and I'm gonna draw it out for you guys, is just a simple support that was broken. These are called breakout trades, okay? Of course, my moving averages are influenced, but this is just a simple breakout trade, okay? We ended up making about $190 here on this first trade. Great trade. The only reason I'm really able to make a trade like this and not like lose, I mean, I could have lost all of it, and you guys have to remember that these are all almost full margin trades. These trades can potentially go really bad really fast because I don't have a lot of money to risk. Like I only have $50, but I want to make so much. So the best thing you can do, and as you guys saw in the clip, is have a razor tight stop loss. And having this tight stop loss, I could have lost like 20 or 30 bucks, which would have really set us back very far. And that's why the first trade you take when growing a small account is really vital. And it's very important on what you do and make sure you take a setup that you're really happy with. Again, later in the video, I'm going to go over, you know, a little more of like the main strategy I'm going to be using towards the end. Ow. But as of now, I just want to show you guys, it's just a simple breakout. Break of a support zone, and then price just fell. It was pretty pretty simple, you know, it's very simple. So now that the account was around $200, I ended up taking a buy on gold. This is a really nice setup I saw here. It's a pretty good breakout, same thing. I mean, we have resistance that was broken above, and then price started to actually go to the upside very strong. We had a break and a retest that actually came back down towards that resistance zone. As you can see, we ended up missing take profit by about maybe 2 pips. Very unfortunate, and I wasn't gonna wait. It looks like it's gonna start to consolidate and drop. So with that being said, I mean, I'm gonna go in here and close it out, and as you can see, we ended up making about $121 on the trade. Now again, these are simple breakout patterns. You see them every day. I just use smaller time frame plus higher time frame confluence to make sure I realize price is going up or price is going down. And then from there, I just find a simple breakout, and I break this down all the time on the Clarity Forex app, which is my free app where I'm doing this type of stuff every day for free. There's nothing to it. It's all free. You guys can go download it and get free content and see these type of breakout patterns all the time, more in depth. Now here's a tricky trade, right? So I took this on the 1 minute time frame. It's a simple breakout pattern. Yes, we are going to the upside, but on a higher time frame, we were actually stuck at a resistance zone. So I ended up taking this trade before it even broke out, and you'll see in a minute. I took this trade before the Fibonacci setup and before the breakout to the downside on the 1 minute chart. That was just more confluence. I took this right at that tip, right at that resistance zone, as you can see, and we ended up closing for about $245, putting our main account now at $600 with 44 cents. It's a very simple setup. It's just a higher time frame resistance, a very tight stop loss, and then confluences along the way to like give me that assurance that it's going to continue to fall and I can hold. Looking at the 1 minute, we ended up breaking out of that trend, already coming off that resistance, and then we also had a Fibonacci short position. So price really did look like it was going to continue to fall, and that's why I was able to hold it up to $250 in profit before I decided, hey, it's probably time to close this trade. Now, the final trade, the big boy winner. Now let's talk about this, right? This was a full margin trade just about. I mean, I was gonna lose here. It was gonna put me down probably half the account. Half the account was gonna be gone. So I want you guys to think about this, okay? Just picture me for 1 minute, right? This is how it felt. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is really how it felt. I'm gonna use a basketball analogy for this to really get it in your guys' head what I was, you know, feeling, thinking, and going through. So I'm sitting there dribbling. 3 seconds left on the clock. This is do or die. I'm either gonna make 2,000 in 24 hours or, well, I blew the entire account and it's over. Looking at the court, I'm shooting the shot and boom, I shoot the shot and it goes in. Not only that, after it's all over, I'm dribbling around, boom, half court shot. What do you think is gonna happen? Of course it's gonna go in. And that's honestly exactly how it felt. So like, you know, full margin, it's do or die. I either beat the challenge or the challenge beats me. And me being the professional basketball player that I am, well, you know, it's the best analogy to use, and I think you guys have a better idea of like what it felt like in that moment. And you know, it's crazy, but it is what it is. No, but seriously, let's go ahead and break down this trade on the computer, show you guys exactly what I saw, what I felt, and kind of how I was able to make $1,600 in one single trade with a very small account, and how I was able to turn $50 into $2,000. And just to show you guys, this is a live account and everything. Really quick, I just want to show you guys, okay, the count's back at 50 because we withdraw $2,063, 24 hours. Why? I don't understand why I have hiccups right now. 24 hours later, we withdrew $2,000. And not only that, I'm gonna be giving it away. If you're interested in joining this giveaway, all you have to do is follow my Instagram and wait for the details because they will be posted within the next 24 to 48 hours. I'm gonna be giving $2,000 away to one person. So be ready, be on the lookout for that giveaway. Follow my Instagram at MambaFX Trading and get ready for that. All right, but no further ado, let's get into the breakdown and show you guys how I took this trade, what I saw, blah, 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 whatever. I'm tired of talking, see? Alright guys, so I actually switched over to my recording setup, so the audio is probably going to sound a little bit different. Testing, hello. But as long as it's working, then it's working. So with that being said, man, I actually want to go ahead and remove this trade, although it was a really nice win. It wasn't part of the challenge, and I don't want to actually like put too much noise out there because I want you guys to pay attention to this one thing that I'm talking about. So let's just, you know, ignore that for now. Okay, so when it comes to the Fibonacci tool, it can be a little tricky, but thankfully for you guys, I have a full Fibonacci setup and like, you know, how to use it and all these different things on the Clarity Forex app for free. Download the Clarity Forex app and go to the course section. It is 100% free, and I actually talk about how to use the Fibonacci tool and why it's pretty important when it comes to trading. I didn't draw my Fibonacci from down here or anywhere but right here. As you can see, yes, we are having a push up, but if we draw the Fibonacci from anywhere in here, you know, it's not going to be valid. And let me tell you why. Price did come up, but it also pushed down pretty strongly pretty strongly and pretty strongly. This is that main push right here, this main area. And I'm gonna actually kind of just show you guys right here. Okay, boom, main push. Look at all the green candles. Like, yes, there's a couple red here, but this has a bunch of red coming down, a bunch of red and a bunch of red. This is that main push that has very little bit of red candles, meaning we're going straight up. And that's where you want to kind of draw your retracement tool so you can kind of see a perfect retracement to that zone, because that's the main zone. Of course, I break that down more in the Clarity Forex app, but I'm going to actually show you guys what I saw and why I took this trade based off of my Fibonacci tool. So I drew my Fibonacci from that push to the top, and what I saw was price pretty much retraced well below the actual gold zone that I like to trade off of. So although it didn't reach the gold zone yet, we did actually have a rejection to the 764 zone, which to me is still a decent zone. Price can still retrace off of the zone, and as you can see, it did. But in this case, it actually, because I didn't take this trade. I didn't take the trade yet. I'm just like, whatever, it went too deep, right? I didn't have a nice rejection to my gold zone like I'd like it to have. So as price started to come back up, I was kind of over it at this point. I'm probably just thinking like, hey, you know, it's probably not going to go that great. I'll leave it at that, whatever. But price actually came back and rejected not only that gold zone really strongly with a beautiful candle, like a beautiful rejection candle, but it also rejected my 50 moving average, okay? When it rejects that 50 moving average as well as the gold zone, I will take that trade all the time. It's a beautiful trade. It's a beautiful setup. Once I saw this rejection, I did not get in right here. I actually waited till price started to move, okay? And you guys can't see this like this live because unfortunately the replay tool on TradingView doesn't let you see the live move. But as this next candle opened on my 5-minute chart and started to come up, I took my buy right here, as you saw in the video. I'll put that on the screen again. As that move started to hit this area, I took my buy and I just based it off of momentum. What I mean by momentum is price is already pushing so hard up, it most likely is not going to come down for a while, and it obviously didn't, but I really truly believe it's going to continue to push up. So not only did I take my buy position as it was moving up, but I have my stop loss just below it, because if price comes back down, momentum's lost. It's probably not going to go any higher. Momentum is key. It's how I trade. I love to trade breakouts and momentum. It's a great pattern to trade. Obviously, price here is already so bullish. We just had a nice breakout. So why not trade another momentum style trade on the way up and catch a major move? Now, with that being said, as price started to go up, you know, and I saw this candle close like this, I was very confident that price was going to continue to the upside, and you know, it did. And it continued up, and it missed our stop loss. Of course, because that's just life. But eventually it did end up hitting that take profit anyways. Kind of just unfortunate that it missed it the first time. But it's all good, and it happens, and that's just kind of life. I don't think I even had a take profit set anyways, because I was just watching it so closely, and I wanted to try to like trail my stop loss, and I got busy, and it is what it is. But at the end of the day, that's the trade setup I took. I will take this trade setup any day of the week, especially when it's paired with momentum on a smaller time frame. You know I love to scout, and you know that's what I do. Like I said, if you guys are actually interested in learning how to trade just like I do, go to the description box below, get the Scalpers RS course. It's gonna teach you everything you'll ever need to know to be a successful Forex trading scalper, god, crazy trader. As you can see, I can't breathe. A lot of talking today. Super duper out of breath. But again, you guys want free content, download the Clarity Forex app. I'll break down trades like this all the time, show you guys what I'm doing, what I'm trading. It's a super cool interactive app. And also, if you guys want to be able to trade smaller accounts and flip them into larger accounts, having a 1 to 500 spread. Jesus, I literally can't talk right now. 1 to 500 leverage, super tight spread, being able to turn $20 into $1,000 and actually being able to do it. Just go in the description box. The best broker ever is down there. I'm super tired. I'm about to go to sleep, literally. I'm tired, but I love you guys.